Peter stares ahead. He has made a large model and a plan of what he wants to achieve in his life. He would like to build a school for his daughter Leah, where she learns to be truly happy, a school where they learn to apply the principles of Miss Quantum. Leah doesn't like going to school. Every day it's a fight before they have to leave. But he has no idea where to start. The projects require large budgets, and he does not have them. His daughter pulls his arm. "Come, Daddy, let's go for a walk." Peter sighs. He gets up and takes his coat. Together, they walk into the street. Leah pulls his arm and says, "Daddy, look, a card game." Peter sees the card game with strange symbols in the window of a small bookstore. He walks into the store and asks the seller if he can take a look. Suddenly, a special glow appears in the eyes of the seller. His pupil seems to be widening and have a certain suction. Peter dives into infinity in a flash. It seems as if he is being catapulted through space at light speed. "Sir," he hears in the distance, and Peter shakes his head. "Sir, do you mean these cards?" "This card game," the seller says, "is not for sale." "What?" Peter asks. "No, it is not for sale. You can only receive it." "Receive? What do you mean?" "Yes," the seller laughs mysteriously. "This card tells you everything about it." The seller draws a card from the deck and a sign appears that briefly lights up. Two semicircles dance with each other in infinity. "Life consists of a dance, of giving and receiving," the seller says. "This card is for you." "And how much does it cost?" Peter asks. "I give this to you." Peter shuffles a bit with his feet and feels uncomfortable. He feels guilty and wants to give something back. "Dad," his daughter says. Peter looks at his daughter and her eyes glow with a mysterious glow. "Dad, the card!" Without further thought, Peter accepts the seller's card, thanks him, and gives the card to his daughter. Peter and his daughter walk outside and see a large water fountain. "Watch, Daddy! Dancing water drops!" Peter looks at the water for a moment, and it looks as if the same symbol of the card lights up in the water. "I am a water fairy." She dances smoothly like a water wave. Suddenly she stumbles over a stone and bumps into a man who is sitting with his guitar against the fountain. She looks at the man. She takes the card from her jacket pocket and gives it to the man. "This card is for you." The man looks gratefully at Leah, and for a moment time seems to stand still between them. "Leah," says Peter, "you just got the cards. You can't just give it away." Again her eyes get a mysterious glow. "Come, Daddy." Leah takes her father by the hand and pulls him across the street. Peter has a twisted feeling. First getting a card without paying, and then giving the card away immediately. A moment later, he's sitting in front of his laptop. Miss Quantum pops up. "Did you have a good dance?" Peter looks at her questioningly. "Oh yes, dancing you should do. If you want to learn to work and live in the flow, then you have to know how to align with the quantum field. There are 7 gates you should pass to create in the flow. Every gate has a special key. The first key is the key of exchange. Here you learn to dance with the flow. So unblock all the rocks which are in the way of an abundant flow. We have often thrown stones into the river of giving and receiving. These are emotions and thoughts that are attached from our youth. Close your eyes. Imagine that you were 7 years old. How did your parents talk about money? How did you feel? This is your family paradigm to which you conform. Every time you want to leave this family paradigm, a special mechanism of guilt, shame and fear occurs. Suddenly the window blows open and a whirlwind forms around Peter. Miss Quantum laughs. I have the honor to introduce you to Master Flo. A smiling man dressed in white appears behind the window. He looks at Peter and Peter gets a warm feeling. Please join me outside, says Master Flo. Peter and Master Flo are walking. Please have a seat on this beautiful throne. Peter looks where Master Flo is pointing and sees a giant tree. What did the tree pay to grow so abundantly? Asks Master Flo.